If you like trains and you like incremental games, boy do I have the one for you today. Welcome to Trainatic. This is an explosive incremental train builder. We're going to be upgrading our train cars, gathering resources, and unlocking powerful synergies to chug further and further down the track in our cute little train here. Excited to check this one out. You can pick it up on Steam right now. It's $6. Link in the description down below. Play for yourself. Let's hop in and play some Trainatic today. How did I get here? This track is not on any of my maps. Let's see where it takes us. Okay, so I can accelerate with D. I can shoot, which is very exciting. I can start to destroy trees. I'm picking up some wood, I think, in this this process here. I will say that my shooting is a little weak, but that's okay. We're getting a little bit of stuff. I ran out of fuel. Okay, well, I mean, that's good. This now means that I can probably get some nice stuff. Here again, there's something strange about these tracks. This old train's gonna need some upgrades. Okay, so engine upgrades. Let's get ya. I unlocked that, so now I can spend some wood. I can increase my fire rate. That seems very valuable. Take less damage when I run into blocks. Also seems valuable, but fire rate feels like the most valuable, right? Being able to shoot more. I mean, and I think that you genuinely, you go for even more of this in the future. Plus 0.1 to bullet duration. Could be valuable. Adds an additional spot for a car. Unlock more cars on the upgrade tree. Could also be a lot of fun. We can also manage our train, right? So we have the spike shooter right now. I don't have anything else that I can change that to. So I mean, I think that we could probably do an armor upgrade, but I don't think that it's really all that needed for me. I would rather kind of work our way. Wow, that counted as running into those, huh? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can also set our speed a little bit. We could decelerate here and there if we want to. I sense a strange power coming from down the tracks. Okay. I mean, look, I got a lot of wood here. Let's go with a spike shooter upgrade for 0.1 bullet duration, and then give me another fire rate increase. And then at this point, I mean, look, give me an armor, give me another armor. We'll get it going. I don't think that speed is necessarily needed. Hitting a tile at full speed creates an explosion. I mean, that does sound like a lot of fun. I love the idea of that. Our accuracy is our biggest issue, man. We are just not the most accurate lad of all time when I'm shooting. Like, it doesn't necessarily shoot where I say it should, which is a problem. But we got ourselves a lot of wood right there. That was 18 wood. So more fuel would be good. Another car spot would be great. But I'm gonna tell you that I'm a little bit of a freaky guy here. I'm just gonna increase my fire rate a lot, and then increase my armor a bunch, get that up to max. I think that having our fire rate at max is really cool. Now, we also unlocked that I can have +1 maximum spike shooter. So now we go for a car to add another shooter. And I think that really is going to propel us in a good direction. We are feeling good with this fire rate now, able to really do a number to these trees. I like where we sit, man. I like where we sit. Now, our fuel, quite low. Okay, quite low. Gonna need to get more. But the more cars I have, the more wood I get that allows me to do more things. So I gotta run with it. So this now, I would like to change to be a spike shooter. I don't have any available. That's a pretty good point, okay? Start me again, and then we'll get ourselves a spike shooter. I love now having a slightly larger train. It brings me some joy to be slightly bigger than I was mere moments prior. Gonna need you to get rid of that tree right there. Great work, great work. Fuel decreasing. There's a very large tree right there that we did not have the opportunity to knock down. I need 40 for this sucker. This is where everybody's gonna be like, Tyler, you should be upgrading something else. Don't waste your resources holding on to them. You should get proper upgrades going. Look, I'm gonna do me. You do you. I kind of forgot about these cars here, or these trees here. If you want to play for yourself, you can go to that link in the description and take a look at the game and then go buy it for yourself. So a spike shooter upgrade. Let's go back to the train and let's grab this car and add a spike shooter. Okay. So now I've got tons of shooting potential. I mean, you can't sit here and even deny this goes freaking hard, okay? We are going to be maxing out our wood potential here now, man. I've got more. I literally have maxed out my wood. Okay. It's good. It's really good, in my opinion. Now you go for fuel. And you go for storage. I would have loved to see that a little bit prior. But more storage just means we can go further now and get more things. And I think that those are both about as good as you can ask for, man. This is what you call a very successful train. And then I think that you would love to dump basically all of your resources into more fuel. Because now we just need to go further, okay? So give me fuel, give me another storage, give me another fuel. We've now maxed out the fuel. I think that's good. And then after this one, now that we have like our core stats, I would like to start getting new abilities, right? Like, you know, exploding into the trees and things along those lines. Because those can have a large benefit. We need to do a look at everything available and see exactly what it is that we want to mess around with. I also think we're going to be approaching, that's a large tree, man. We're going to be approaching new things, such as that weird enigma that just flew across my screen. What the hell was that? What was that? Is that the great power I've been feeling? Perhaps more answers lie down the track. Okay. Very good. Very good. So we could do a lot here. We can do a lot here. More damage, more accuracy really kind of goes crazy. Destroying blocks will earn fuel while this car is on the train. That's pretty sick, okay? That's pretty sick. And more fuel efficiency. Give me another car. Because I really think that we are going to want to have the support. Maybe not intelligent to do that now because it doesn't really affect us for this exact run through. But I think that a fuel support car is kind of our next big opportunity to keep us on the track a little longer. I think that accuracy of our shooting is also very, very high on my to-do list. I have complained about the accuracy of our guns thus far and would like to continue to complain about them in the future. But give me this fuel support. And then, I mean, max speed would be good. I really think that accuracy is a big one, though. And then hit me with a managed train. Come over here, change ya, and add me a fuel car. And then, you know what? Move this here, so that way we have our shooters on slightly different lanes for ourselves. Maybe that doesn't matter at all. Maybe that doesn't matter at all. But I kind of like it, if I'm honest with you. Because now they're covering slightly different land instead of hitting the exact same spot. It makes it a lot harder for me to aim them. But I don't necessarily think that that's a bad thing. We ran out of fuel. We also crashed into a bunch of stuff. More damage, more accuracy, more bullet speed. All of these really good. I think we want to increase speed. Unlock ability to toggle auto accelerate. I really don't care. Give me fuel efficiency. Give me bullet duration. And then start me again. We will make it out of the woods. Do not even worry. I guess that I actually... I mean, we could just slow down to maintain fuel and collect everything and ensure that we are at maximum. Although we get more fuel efficiency when I'm at max speed, I guess. So it's actually just straight up better to go faster, I suppose. As long as we're not crashing into anything, right? But now that our speed is really quite good, I mean, crashing into all this was not great. But we're almost maxing out our wood. I would argue it's pretty good. I don't know what a milestone is. I'll unlock it. Unlocks milestones. Yeah, okay. Plus 10 max fuel, plus 50 wood. You just want me to hit certain distances. I think that's fine. It's completely fine. Give me liberty, give me death. Plus 0.1 fuel gain per tile destroyed. Dude, I think that something like that is important. I also think that the fuel efficiency is also a big one. And then I just think that we want to, like, we're now definitely getting further, right? So we want to think about upgrades that are going to scale against, you know, better trees, I guess, that are going to be in the environment. So something like, you know, the bullet damage, I guess, when we get into these, like, these trees are now starting to take a little bit of a punch. I can get a lot further now, as evident by us getting a lot further. This also makes it where the explosion is now valuable, because we're going to be hitting things that are a little bit stronger. So the higher chance that I crash into them. Increasing acceleration, I'm not, like, really sure I care about increasing acceleration. We get up to speed pretty fast, but I suppose if we continue to increase, so there was the explosion, man. As we continue to increase our speed, we will need more from the acceleration perspective. That tree is going to just explode? Yeah. This is not our finest one, let me tell you. It's not our finest one. I also just took damage on that little tree. That was not very good. That was not very good. I feel like I need more. Thanks for the max speed. Thanks for the wood. I now have 106 resources to spend. I mean, max storage is good. Plus 10 more fuel when the fuel car is on the train. Like, all of these are pretty decent, man. But the upgrades are getting expensive. I mean, I think you need a bullet damage. And they definitely want me to do more of that. I think you need, like, a bullet speed. I think you need the bullet duration. I just think we need to buff our stuff here a little bit. The bullet speed allows us to hit things a little easier. I mean, frankly, a good explosion. If the explosion actually gives me the wood from it, which an explosion kind of, I would tell you, does not really imply that I'm going to actually collect anything of value from it. I also am going to tell you that I think I'm going to move my shooters back to be in the same exact zone again. This was horrible. I did hit my max wood, so I suppose that's good. But that was horrible. Get me my shooter back together here. I just don't, it felt off to me. It felt off. So max storage, since we hit our max, plus 1 resource gathered and plus 40 additional storage while this is on the train. Okay, let's prep for that in the future, and then prep for that in the future, and then we basically go for 100 to add another car to the train, because this is one of those, like, big, you need to invest in this immediately, because this is how we get a higher resource cap and collection, which in turn increases the amount of stuff that I can get. So I think that this is an absurdly important one. Did just explode that tree, don't worry too much about it. But taking a look at our fuel, we're absolutely cruising here. I mean, no real fear right now. Wood, we are not really maxing out, but we did increase our amount, so I mean, 64 is not enough. Plus 1 damage, plus 2 damage at max speed. Okay, give me an increase to fuel twice. This really increases our amount of fuel. And the idea would be that this is going to allow me to now get a lot further, which will allow me to max out my resources this round. I don't think that maxing out our resources puts us at 100. but it would be kind of sick if it did. I'm just not expecting much from you. I mean, those good explosion opportunities around here. This is definitely the furthest we've gotten, right? This feels very far to me. And it's definitely getting, yeah, there's rocks in the road now. We've picked up a stone. It's another anomaly. Okay. It's good. Maxed out our wood. That's very good. There it was again. I've almost got it figured out. If only I could see it one more time. Okay. And then, I mean, we got stuff up here, man. Fire a grenade randomly in the aim direction. Okay. Yeah. I like the idea. I do need a little bit more wood, man. But I'm going to increase our max storage. Just because we should be able to now, carrying over some of this wood, we should be able to get to 100, which gets us to storage, but I also increase my storage to ensure that I can collect a little bit more on this wave as well. This feels kind of solid to me, okay? This feels kind of solid. So you just chug along, my friend. You just chug along. Hit me some trees, hit me some wood. Kill some big trees. Hopefully the big trees provide me big wood. I'm not sure that they do, but I'm a big wood kind of guy, so I would like you to happily oblige in providing me with the large amount of wood. This is a lot of trees right here. Yeah, I mean I can't compete with that. Oh, we did collect a lot though, 150. I'm going to add a new car. I'm going to move here, and we're going to now add a storage support. We earn more resources and we increase storage capacity. I think that that's huge for me. I really do. Cooldown speed for the explosive impact. I think that, to be honest with you, I think that just a little bit of damage is probably better. I'm going to pop one of these, and then I'm going to leave. I think that we are going to find that we are collecting a lot of wood now, okay? Like, we have a very large increased capacity. Hard to tell exactly what that capacity is, just from the screen. But it feels good. I mean, I'm looking at our current amount we've collected, and it's not even close to maxed out, and I feel like by now we would be nearing a max out, so capacity increase, but I'm also going to be getting a lot more. That was 160 from that round, which feels good. That makes me want to max out storage, man, so we can get the maximum amount possible. An additional resource gathered would also be huge, because now you should be producing more wood than before, and you have the ability to get more wood than before. I mean, it's basically a win-win for us. And then we can think about, I mean, I think that there's ideas with, if I care more about wood than I care about distance, I could try to set up another shooter. I'm not sure if that's actually possible, but it's definitely an idea. We are going to way over max out wood here. It's not even close. This is also definitely the furthest that we've made it before. So that's exciting. I think that we're now in, yeah, I mean, another maximum spike shooter. Another car is 250. I mean, I think we want more storage, man. I think you want the most storage possible, and then you just want the most fuel. Get more fuel per destroyed tile. Give me more max fuel. You're going to way overfill your wood storage here. But my idea is that since we've also increased fuel, we're going to now be in the stone area. Let's start destroying stone as well. Right? Like, I think that that's really where we get our benefit now, is we start to scale up the other resource. Because we're going to start having upgrades that require it. I'm almost 1000% certain of that. Increasing speed will also be something that I think we want to start doing. In order for us to know what the anomaly does, right? I gotta go deeper. I really got fricked up over here. And we don't even have wood remotely maxed, which is impressive to me. still pretty good. I mean, 283 wood in the environment right now is really solid. Give me the max speed. Give me the cooldown on the explosion. I mean, I guess increase my explosion size as well. Let's go all in on this. I just think it's fun. And then bullet duration. I mean, that's a lot of resources we got there. I'm not sure that the explosion is really changing my life here, but maybe it is. I'm just not sure what it's doing. Like, we technically had an explosion there. The cooldown, I wish I could see the cooldown for our explosion. Like, that right there, the cooldown was not done yet. Otherwise, we would not have taken damage, I don't think, is how that works. I don't know, maybe this also was not ready yet. So, I have no idea. I genuinely have not a clue how that cooldown functions. We still need, like, more damage, more rate of fire, more everything right now. I think the grenades are cool. Let's get ourselves some more stuff. A little bit more damage, a little bit more accuracy, a little bit more bullet speed, bullet duration, max that out, more damage, more accuracy. I'm in the I need my bullets to be better mode. Piercing obviously would be a huge upgrade if that exists anywhere. I'm not sure it's going to exist anywhere because I think that it's stupid strong. I mean, if it does exist, it's going to be way further down the line is my bet. Okay, this is going to be an explosion. I feel like that they have added, like, way more trees than there were previously, man. It's crazy. It is crazy. You're only at 50% of your fuel, which is nice. I mean, bro, it just doesn't fire where I want it to fire most of the time. Which is a reason to continue to do accuracy, to be fair. We maxed out wood. Maxing out wood, I'm never going to complain about. I mean, that was 300. I can get another car and get another shooter. Which does sound fun. It does sound fun. I think we want to max out this. I think we want to max out this. I mean, sure, I'll take another shooter, man. Let's increase bullet speed. Let's increase bullet damage. I actually, hold on. We have an upgrade for the grenade. +5 fire rate to our grenade. I never even saw the grenade fire, to be fair. So that's, I guess that's something to note. Is it a new car that I have to attach the grenade to? My guess is probably, right? Because if we have the shooter car, we probably need the grenade car. Which means that I need to spend some time getting some more cars, man. It's really expensive. I mean, it's a solid 300 wood for that. I actually think it was 250 for the next car. So it will be our primary upgrade, but I think that we can humor that. Like, we can't afford it. It'll be a little wonky, but we can afford it. This is, like, easily our best distance thus far. I mean, 28, 29. My bet is that 30 is another distance, man. That went well. Give me the extra car. Steam achievement, which is very exciting. Got some milestones. 100 extra wood to work around with. Can't increase speed. I can increase acceleration, which I guess is good. +1 piercing at max speed. I literally told you how good it was, and now I will execute on it. Let's see. Do I have a grenade launcher? Okay. I mean, it just sounds fun. It just sounds fun. Send me in. Yeah, there's the grenade. It does not go very far, okay? I mean, I think that you want the grenade launcher in the front of the car. I don't think that it's going to be providing really all that much for me at all. I think the piercing is insane, by the way. Already doing beautiful things for me. We've maxed out wood. It wasn't even close. We're just hitting more stuff, man. We're hitting more stuff. So I need more storage. Because of the grenade, I think we could potentially do some weird things here. Brother, it's a slaughter, okay? It's an absolute slaughter. We have all of the wood we could ever want and then some. Not to mention really all of the stone we could ever want and then some. And we're going to easily make it to distance 30. We'll see if we see the anomaly. We don't. We don't. Okay. I think that you would love another car. I also think that you basically have to do maxing out storage here. So I'm going to go all in on storage. I'm also going to go kind of all in on more armor. Let's increase the acceleration as well. I mean, even more max speed. This is going to get us really chugging along, man. And then I want to change you. I want you to be all the way in the front. Because I need the grenades to go a little further in front of us. So that we can get them firing sooner on groups of things, right? As long as I keep my shot on the track, the grenade will also keep its shot on the track, and then we're cruising. I don't think there's a singular planet where I don't max out wood here, which leads me to want to just keep eyes on the track and make it as far as humanly possible, right? Really needed a grenade to hit there. I haven't taken a singular lick of damage on this one, despite crashing into several trees along the way. We've maxed out wood again. Not even remotely close to maxing out stone. This is our furthest distance that we have gone. Starting to be some large rocks around. 35 distance, not enough for you? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm going to tell you, keep maxing out storage. Because you can still get more stuff. Max out speed. Fuel is kind of maxed out in some ways. Grenade fire rate can go. We'll do a little acceleration. I'll do a little more acceleration. I'll do a little bit more speed. More speed just means moving further along the track. I will say that more speed also means that our guns have to work harder. I would bet that, I guess, if 35 and 30 was not our distance for new and exciting things, my guess is that it's going to be 50. I think that given the speed upgrades that we just performed, I think that reaching distance 50 will not be difficult. I think we could potentially get it on this run right here. So let's see. I mean, let's see. We'll let her kind of go. We're maxed out on wood again. Increasing our capacity each time has not made a singular impact. 38 distance. Still need more fuel. 485 wood we're collecting from this. That is insane, brother. That is insane. Give me fuel efficiency. Give me speed. Give me acceleration. Auto accelerate, I'm really not worried about. That is a waste of a resource. Explosion size. I mean, impact size, we can also scale up so that we can get to explosion size. Still have 125 wood. I leave. I have most of the damn upgrades at this point, man. Like we got some work to do getting to our next unlock, I think. This train is really freaking moving now, man. Holy crap, 90 speed. It is trucking. It is absolutely trucking. I have no fears about not getting our maximum amount of wood. So genuinely, keep your pulse on the damn trigger. Keep straight ahead on the road for your guns. I want to be clearing out path. Make sure that we are as happy as possible through here. Distance is looking really nice. Again, there's too many trees. I need more bullet speed, man. I need a higher rate of fire right now. Bullet duration, max speed. Bullet speed. This is our fire rate. Yeah, okay. Crank you, please. And then I literally don't have anything to spend wood on. So I guess I'll do that. I guess I'll do this. Everything else requires stone now. I have maxed out everything. Okay. It's good. It is good. it is a little disappointing. Let's start getting stone. Let's start getting stone. I didn't realize that we were that close, man, to having everything taken care of from a wood perspective. But this just means that we will prioritize destroying stone as we get down here. The thing is that I struggle with, I can't prioritize it because I have to keep my hand on the track. Like I gotta make sure I'm clearing the route here. You know, fortunately when they put stone on the track, I can take care of business. But I'm caring more about distance than I am about resources. But I suppose I need the resources to make more distance. I don't know. It's a damn mess, I guess. Fuel efficiency's good. We're up to 40. I am getting a lot of stone, so I suppose that's good. 45 distance. Okay. Shotgun. Sounds fun as all anything. Max storage increase, grenade damage. I mean, grenade fire rate's still pretty cool. More cars is still really cool. Fuel efficiency. I think you gotta increase that. I think that more speed is also a definite necessity. Give me fire rate increase. Send me back in. Again, fire rate increase allows you to maintain your track more. I think that just shooting faster, we have the damage to take care of everything. But shooting faster is the most important thing to plow through all of our track situations. We're definitely still having explosions where I'm running into this stuff. We could also start to increase our armor again. I think that that's a valuable one, because we are definitely starting to take damage as we get into the stone area. And every little bit of damage you take is a little more fuel dipping away that could have been spent making it a little further in the game. I'm just not even getting close to getting stone taken care of. Here, explosion size, explosion damage. Probably not the most valuable things that I could have spent on. 50 has to be the distance we're looking for, man. I gotta dump into fuel efficiency and speed just to make it to 50, get that next bit of the storyline figured out here, because who knows what that provides for me. It's gotta be important. But chug along. 105 on speed is absolutely insane. The train do be trucking, man. It do be trucking. And honestly, we're making decent work of this. I'm definitely slowing down. There's so many trees and rocks, man. I cannot plow through this. It is an insane amount of stuff on the screen, man. I just need more of everything. Plus 20 to max speed. I'm not sure that's necessarily what I was hoping for. An additional car, I guess, is another shooter. So that is good. And then we make that shooter do even more damage. Let's humor. We'll have a shooter on the very back. I actually have 2 of them available. We'll have a shooter on the very back for the idea of being able to. I mean, I think that, I don't know. The shooter on the back doesn't make a lot of sense, actually. Like, it's just a delayed shot that is not going to. Well, I suppose the delayed distance of the shot getting there means that it will probably end up hitting things that were further ahead of me, which that could actually be kind of valuable. I mean, we're a well-oiled machine, man, with a 3rd shooter. As long as I keep my cursor on the road, on the track, I suppose. We do plow through most of this. Still got a lot of fuel, man. I think 50 is here. Anomaly, there we go. Okay, so 50 is a big one. What do you got for me, you little weirdo? That's it. I can track its energy signature to lure it to the train. I must build the orb catcher. Okay. Explosive support upgrade. Supported cars attach a bomb to blocks they hit, and then these explode. Support cars buff any car that deals damage placed next to a damage-dealing car. Okay, I mean, that sounds sick, so I'm going to take it. I do need to get a lot more stone in order to make that happen. But now that I have one of these, let's convert... Well, no, I still want my grenade launcher. I want to convert you to be an explosive car, and then move you to here, because that sounds kind of sick, right? Claim this for 200 wood. Not that it really matters. Grenade upgrade is fine, and then we go, I guess. So now so we explode everything we hit. I mean, that is absurdly strong. And this is now where explosion everything is huge. Oh, brother, we're cruising. We're absolutely cruising. Okay. This is a massive upgrade. Absolutely massive upgrade. Because now our two shooters are literal bomb exploders. So now we just need to, our mission is more stone, man. We need to crank the amount of stone we have. I don't know how to build the orb catcher. I will also say that we need to increase armor. That's I think the next big upgrade for me, because increasing armor will allow us to go further. I'm taking a lot of damage these days. Look at all of these rocks, man. I love it. I love it. 208 stone. Okay, armor. Crank it to the max, okay? I know that it's silly, but I have so much of it. So much wood. You make that really happen. Number of cars ahead supported. Increase the explosion damage on this. Oh, brother, it's really good. And then the size of the explosion. This is an insane one, man. Because the explosions are now going to... We're going to clear even more. The grenade is also now... It's quite the big area the grenade does, man. But now I should be able to plow through, like, even more of the area while maintaining full speed. I think, at least. And just take less damage, which means I'm going to make it further. And then, I mean, you make it further, who knows, man? I mean, maybe we're looking at, like, dare I say it, we could be hitting, like, 75 on this one. If we have no slowdowns and can just kind of plow through this. The explosions are taking care of business for sure. I like it. I like it. It definitely is feeling like a lot better. And then the grenade launcher is really just giving us... It's giving us resources as we go. I know that sounds weird, but it's kind of... It's hitting stuff as it goes, and thus that is providing me a good amount. That was just a pure ran out of fuel. We made it to 69. Nice. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. I know we have the shotgun. That does sound exciting to me. So let's just crank it, I guess. And then I want my grenade to be stronger. And then at this point, take me to my train. And I'm going to change you to be a shotgun. Just to try out something new, okay? It does not fire nearly as often. And I'm gonna tell you that I don't like it as a result. This is not going to work. Could be valuable if I could get me like a lot more cars easily to have a super long train. But we have our spike shooters so buff that I'm really struggling to see a point in the shotgun right now. Unless I go to like fully max out the shotgun so that it turns into the speed of the spike shooter or something, man. But I'm really struggling with it. That does not feel beneficial to me. I think we're gonna find that we do not make it as far here and did not get as many resources. Because I'm running into a lot more. We're just not clearing as much. So as soon as we reach a point where the trees are actually doing damage to me, I'm screwed on distance. No, we're still getting a good amount of resources. I don't know. I made it to 70, so I suppose we did make it further. But I don't like it. I don't like it. More fire rate. Yeah, I'm not feeling it, man. I think that you want explosion size up here, and then you want to start getting into the next speed zone. We can do some collision impact. But I'm going to change this guy back. I'm sorry, I don't care for it. I don't care for it. I like having my explosive shooters right now that fire a lot faster than the shotgun. When we don't have an issue with damage, I feel like that you rate of fire is just 1,000 times more important. You know, soy milk is only bad in the Binding of Isaac because it doesn't do as much damage. If soy milk did damage and destroyed everything that it hit, you best be knowing that I'm taking soy milk anyway every time, but you get my point, right? The high rate of fire that kills everything is way more valuable than a low rate of fire that kills everything. I'm content with my choices here. We're going to take a long look at the upgrade tree after this one, though, and just try to pinpoint what our next big purchase is. Because I've got a couple ideas, but I want to see if I'm missing something big that we should have been doing. See, like, it just feels better, man. It just feels better. And then look at all of the stone now that we're collecting. I mean, our max distance, holy frick, brother. I still have all of the fuel in the universe right now. We're just going. We're just going. I'm at 86, man. You have to imagine 100 is the next, right? Orb catcher. Used to detect and capture the orb. Well, it has to be that, right? No idea what to do with that, but give me the car so I can put the orb catcher on. And then give me some grenade-related nonsense. A little bit of damage on our juice. And then bring in the damn orb catcher. I don't necessarily know what the frick that means. Maybe it just means that we'll catch it right now. Like maybe, I have a feeling we have to hit 100 for it to catch it. Which means that our next big purchase is acceleration in order to get the next speed upgrade, in order to buff our speed enough to go further. Fuel efficiency also important. But more speed. I mean, we keep up with the road, so more speed is valuable. Orb is at 66%. Required speed 100. Yeah, I'm at it. Okay. I mean, we're gonna capture that orb for sure. And I have no idea what the frick that means. Orb targeted, maintain speed. Okay. I'm targeting him. I'm targeting him. He's right there. Okay. I'm trying. I mean, this is a little peculiar. I'm not gonna deny that. But I see his ass. I don't think I'm capturing him. I'm just gonna be real with you. I don't know. Never mind. I think I'm definitely capturing him because we're right here. Hello, friend. Get frickin' captured, man. I maxed out wood, stone, and orb. Okay, return to station, please. Maxing out stone is frickin' huge. At last, I have captured the orb, this power. Let's see what it's capable of. Okay, orb. Map upgrade. Unlock the ability to explore new tracks. Yeah, that sounds cool. That sounds cool. And then now, I mean, brother, number of grenades shot seems huge. And then just give me upgrades on, like, everything here. Might as well do some of this. Let's get the acceleration. I don't even have the ability to do some of this yet. Have I maxed out the entire board at this point? Pretty much. Change the map. I am here. Let's go here. The desert. Oh my god, brother. Okay, yeah. Take me to the desert now. Look at this. Welcome to Mexico. Have I traveled somewhere new or has the world changed around me? The orb seems to be gone for now. I should keep moving. Okay. Sick. Take me to the desert and let's get going, brother. It's horrible here. It is horrible here. I can't destroy anything. And now we have plants and sand as resources. I mean, brother, I still need stone, though. I still need stone. I suppose I don't need a lot of it, but I do need some of it. Okay. Cool, man. Cool. Look, there's a lot to see and do here in Trainatic. This is a pretty fun incremental game, man. It definitely changes the formula of a normal incremental game. These resources are not very useful on their own. They could be crafted into something I can use. What? Crafting upgrade. What the frick? Okay. Unlock the glass recipe. Unlock the gel recipe. What the heck? Okay. Sure. It's an idle game now? Okay, yeah. Brother, this is sick. This is sick. Crafting efficiency increase. That's dope, man. And then now I have glass and I have gel, and that's what we need in order to get these stuff going. It's sick. It's sick. They're just doing different things. And when you have games like incremental games, man, and I don't mean this to be a knock to other incremental game developers, but I do think that I have effectively played the same incremental game like 40 times on this channel. That just has like very mild changes that make it stand out as slightly different. This is one that has taken the formula and just completely twisted it on its head, man. Where it's still an incremental game, right? It's still, you know, do a little bit here and there, but you've created something that will definitely stand apart as being new and unique. And I think that that's definitely something to be proud of here. I have tons of plant. I don't have any stone, though. I don't have any stone. Okay, take me back, because now we have freaking crafting mechanics. I gotta jump between maps. There's another thing that, like, I find in these kinds of games, man. Once you quote-unquote prestige, which is effectively what we did here, there's never a reason to go back to lower prestige levels, right? It's kind of just advance. Now you've implemented where I can only get certain resources certain places, and we still have those crafting recipes, and it implements a new layer of, you know, it's less turn off your brain than other incremental games. A lot of incremental games, and I think it's the point, right? They turn into a turn off your brain kind of game. I can keep my brain at least slightly engaged, which is more than being completely unengaged, right? And I like that idea for sure. I'm curious. I mean, the tech tree. If we're only a fifth of the way through this game, this tech tree has to be kind of insane, right? I'm curious what other, you know, wild upgrades you get, and you can definitely, like, there's enough variety with what you can kind of do with your train for me to think that there's potentially some build variety in this, which is something that I feel a lot of other incremental games don't have as well. Is, you know, a lot of the time you just end up with a very similar strategy to everybody else because you're just maxing out everything. But in this one, you get to genuinely make changes to how you perform things. I will say that I'm at a distance of 100 right now. I still have, well, I had most of my fuel available. And we have definitely maxed out stone and wood, which is huge. I mean, that's massive. It's another milestone. I get to claim all kinds of stupid stuff. And now I get to do some upgrades. Well, I'm going to tell you that we want to... Well, 30 additional storage while this is on the train is huge now. Crafting car recipe. Reduces crafting time when any car destroys a block. That's fun. I don't really feel the need to do that. I'll tell you. Because these are going to craft and kind of just, I'll be doing stuff as I play here. Shotgun upgrades. I mean, you might as well max out your spike shooter stuff. This supports other cars. I just need more cars, man. That's so expensive. That is so freaking expensive. Okay. I also now really don't need the orb catcher, right? Because I don't have a need for it. That then now also makes me want to buff this guy to support one train, an extra train ahead. So this guy, well, you're supporting the grenade launcher as well, which is kind of sick, actually. But we can get you to go even more ahead. Start me with, I'm gonna do one more in the woods, just to get ourselves enough stone to get the upgrade to our car. And we have another now shooter in here, I think, which is making this even more absurd. It's just bullets flying everywhere, which is amazing. But then I want to get that buff on, and then I want to go back to the desert so we can get another car, to get another shooter. To like it starts to scale up if we can get those resources a little bit faster. It is an incremental game. We're not going to get the resources faster, but it's a good incremental game when I'm inspired to want to keep playing in order to get the resources to upgrade myself to feel stronger. I think this game has done a really good job at balance as well. I'm going to speak very, very highly about this game right now. Because you want a game where you feel upgrades, right? We talk about that idea a lot with meta progression, where you want to feel the upgrades you're getting. You want them to have a noticeable difference when you hop into a game. There was not a lot of times where we felt like we plateaued while in here. And other incremental games I've played recently, I feel like you hit a plateau where you were just kind of grinding for the resources. I never felt a grind in this one. It felt like I was able to consistently stay kind of ahead of the curve with a lot of this. We're already maxed out. Keep your eyes on the road then, because we're going to end up starting to take damage hitting trees here, and we can try to max out our distance to make it even further. I think it's like 115 was our max or something like that. I would love to see... I mean, if 115 was the max, we're definitely beating that. While our fuel is, like, drastically decreasing now. I guess it really starts to decay as you go further down, although we're staying alive. I think that 130 is in the cards, man. I think it's in the cards. It is in the cards. That's very exciting. Okay. 132 seems good. Seems really good. Milestone. Another distance claim of 100. Cool. These guys are going. Let's go back to our upgrades really quickly. I can't get this yet. Okay, never mind. That sucks. I can do gel. I do want fuel upgrade. I also, like, desperately want more storage. I think the fuel upgrade is definitely the most important to me. I mean, I'll buff the shotgun, man, to get those upgrades going. We don't... I guess we do need the... We do need stuff here. Because I need to be crafting this nonsense. Okay, take me back... Last like 1 or 2 or 3 runs, right? Because I want to get another car, which requires me trying to max out getting plants and sand here. And our damage is now good enough to at least get some of this, man. It is like kinda sketchy, but it's better than it was before for sure. I feel good about this. I'm curious what the other areas are to find, man. Because there's got to be some other interesting resources for us to claim at some point. What the heck is this? Gold ore? Okay. Well, that's going to be a crafting into gold ingot, almost certainly. I wasn't expecting a third resource on this map. You got me again. Again, you're not making me do the same thing over and over again. You're throwing new ideas at me, new concepts, new surprises. I mean, adding crafting to the game is such a wild thing to throw out there. I love it. I really do. Sniper upgrade. Large piercing bullet. Could be fun, but I need you. And I need you. And I need probably some more efficiency on you. Unlock the gold crafting recipe. Gold efficiency. I mean, you might as well make the crafting of all of this stuff, like, a lot wilder. And now you're off to the races, to be honest with you. Because you can do all kinds of nonsense here. I really like it, man. I really like it. I think that this is an incredibly intelligent incremental game. I think they're doing really cool stuff here. Because now I got 2 more of these. Which means that I want to move you back 1. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I think I want to do that. And then I want to... Well, I want to have you here. And then I want to move you to here. And I want to grab a crafting car. And then is there anything else I can add? I don't need the orb catcher. I have another shooter. I mean, we can have a shotgun on the back that seems extremely silly to me. But we'll do it. I don't think the shotgun is providing me literally a lick of value. I think that you are completely and utterly worthless. I will say that the crafting card decreases per thing hits. So if I do a forest run, we're going to destroy everything and then basically craft all of our resources. So there's another reason for us to go back to the forest. Just intelligent systems and gameplay, man. Really, really impressed with this one. Devs, take note. This is how you make a solid incremental game. I am going to speak highly about you. You have come up with something good here. You have cooked and it worked. It absolutely worked. We're getting all the gold. We're gonna max out sand here, which is huge. Yeah, that's really good, man. That's really good. Come back here. We have the whole world at our frickin' disposal to do stuff with. I mean, I'm gonna tell you that more cars feels like the dream scenario. Explosive impact size. Just not sure about that per se. But more fuel, I think, is amazing. These guys can just increase their efficiency with crafting. Crafting is nice, and then you know what? You go right back in and you do a forest map. You have increased now fuel efficiency and a bunch of other things. And because of your new car, you're making your crafting all that much better by doing this as well. You also can hold more resources now because we upgraded our 1 car, so you're getting more stone and wood out of this anyway. I mean, we melt everything around us, and it's going to be even more seen how much we're melting as we get into these later areas. I think this goes 150. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see any route to this not going 150 through here. It's going to be damn near infinite, is the reality. Because as we destroy stuff, we get fuel back. And the more that we destroy stuff, the more fuel we get. And the more you go further, the more things there are on the screen. So, am I just in an infinite forest run now? I don't know. But it does seem good. I think just keep your eye on the damn prize a little bit here. Stay on the road, ensure you're not running into anything. Our damage is plentifully good enough to take care of everything on the road. This is only distance 75. I mean, you still have quite a bit of land to go before we start reaching those higher distance numbers, but those higher distance numbers also complete milestones for us, which net us more resources too because we got quests we're completing. So I love the fact that you are encouraged to go back. Just good. It's just good. I will continue to shout from the rooftops. It's just good. Having a blast with Trainatic. If you have not gone and bought this by now, let's be fair, you're going to, so you might as well go do it now. Start playing ASAP here. See where this game goes later on. Okay, we are, fuel is starting to decrease. We will hit 130 quite easily. I think that 150 is probably stretching it. 135 is pretty good. It's pretty good. Another milestone. More damage, more shotgun cars. And then there I do it. I'm gonna max out. Only 1 gold, huh? I guess I don't have any gold ore. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But we have 80 gel, 20 glass. I mean, that's all quite good. I have an empty car, man. Let's get... I mean, the empty car... I mean, I guess it's a shooter. And then we would move you to here. And then in my upgrades... You require a resource I don't have. Oh, you have an explosive support behind. It's massive. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Buff this, buff this. Nothing else to buff. You now come in. We move you back 1. You're not hitting the grenade, but you're hitting all of our... Okay, last run of the day. Last run of the day. We'll crank you forward. Immediately taking damage right there on something that was sitting right in the open is a tough one, but look at the amount of shots we are firing now, man. Crazy what adding another shooter does to our scenario. But we can get ourselves maxed out on... See, now what we need, and I'm sure that this exists, is now we need some kind of passive resource generation mechanism. Which I guarantee is unlockable at some point. Like that's a fairly common idea to implement. And I think that would be absurdly cool to have a way to passively get resources. You kind of turn incremental games and idle games, I feel like they're very close to each other. And we haven't really seen like a great idle incremental game yet. But who knows? I mean, maybe this one has some mechanics for that. But I think that's going to be a trend you see very, very soon, is idle incremental. Having the player engaging and making decisions while also getting the dopamine of collecting a lot of things all the time. Without having to do stuff, I guess. I guess the crafting is kind of the idle component of this, but... It's still... I don't know. Now I'm just talking out my ass. That was really good. A distance of 93. We found the orb again. I guess that probably implies we could go find it again. Energy of the orb is slightly different here. If I'm going to catch it, I need an upgrade. Can't get it yet. 100 gold bar. It's really expensive. Max all of this, please. And then you're going, man. You're going. And then I need more storage, so max that. I'm gonna need more fuel. I'm gonna need... Really don't need more damage. Grenade upgrade. I mean, shotgun upgrade I really don't care about. Reduce crafting, I think, is a big one if we're gonna have that car on the back there. Bullet-related things. A little bit of armor is valuable as well. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. Trainatic, fun one. I had a blast with this one. Check it out. Link in the description down below. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.